What it do? Welcome to Club 32, the Gridiron Podcast, the People's Podcast, where we keep it real, no fluff, no filters. I'm your host, Ron, with my co-host, Jordan, and we got a few guests in here with us today. We came back to give you a preview of this week's matchup between the 13-3 Seattle Seahawks and the 12-4 San Francisco 49ers. We're going to dive straight into it, but before we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can stay in the loop with Club 32. Let's get to it. All right. So this Sunday's game between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers is a make or break game. Winner takes all, NFC West title and NFC #1 seed showdown in the final game of the regular season with massive playoff implications for both teams. This matchup right here, again, we're going to break it down, every detail of the matchup so you can understand what's happening, who's playing what set, all the details about it, and then we're going to break down all of the details of the game and the matchups and how we see each team favoring against one another. Seattle Seahawks 13-3 versus the San Francisco 49ers 12-4. Sunday, January 4th, 2026 at 1. No, I'm sorry, that's at 4:30 p.m. Santa Clara, California, Levi Stadium. All right. It's expected to be clear conditions with mild temperatures. Seahawks favored by 1.5 points on the road with a 49.5 total projected score. Watching on ABC, ESPN, streaming on ESPN and Apple Store subscriptions at. Looking at the recent 4 games for both of these teams. So we're looking at the Seahawks just came off against the Rams, the Panthers, and the Seahawks just played the Colts, right?
Hey, look. Over here in the Bay, we don't give a fuck about the Seahawks. We don't give a fuck about the Seahawks. We don't care who they play.
I'm gonna need you to ignore him.
Don't ignore me, nigga.
Not right now, but look,
we don't give a fuck about the
Seahawks played last.
We don't care.
The Seahawks played.
We played the Bears, and we put up 42. Yeah. We put up 42.
That was crazy. Y'all went crazy against
42 Doug on them, nigga. 42 Doug, nigga. Detroit, nigga. What's up?
42-38.
42 Doug, nigga.
I hit that jump. No, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I know. You seen Brock Purdy did a Doug and everything. That nigga black for real.
Look.
I ain't gonna lie now. Yeah, that was a high scoring game, but you ain't worried about your defense.
Oh no. You know, let me explain. I ain't worried about my defense because two of my what is it, Pro Bowl defenders is out. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and we still 12-4. So I love them niggas that you see what I'm saying? It's the next man up. That's what they say. I love them. You see what I'm saying? I love them niggas. Give me a hug, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that.
Like,
but I ain't gonna lie. That was a high scoring game. High scoring game.
Yeah, you right.
Going into them playoffs, boy.
No,
I know Kyle Shanahan to get them boys right, but just looking at that game, I be like, all right, goddamn, boy, Fred Warner, come on the field, goddamn, show these boys something like, hey.
No, look,
they can't play like that in the playoffs now.
No, I feel you in the playoffs, cause deep in the playoffs, you need them people like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and all that.
Trust me, you know we having that same issue.
Oh, who your team? Who your team, bro? Philly. Ha! Man, I don't fuck with y'all niggas. No, hell no.
You better hope we don't
hate
meet
y'all
up.
Niggas. It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs, and the motherfucking Eagles, nigga. I hate y'all niggas, bro. I hate y'all niggas.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
No, I hate. No, let me clear that shit for the chat, whatever. Hey, I hate y'all niggas with love. You see what I'm saying? I hate you with love, and cause it ain't no. It's just football shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't beat y'all when it come down. to the nitty gritty. You feel me? And that shit, this shit
Hey,
fucking my soul, man.
we might meet up again. You bullshit. We might meet up
No,
again.
I know. You see how we going? You see what Brock Purdy out there doing? He looking
Mm-hmm.
like Dan Marino. That's where his number come from. Number 13. Damn.
Yeah, they played the Panthers last and got beat. Now look. Now look, let me show y'all something real quick. No. So look, right now, so this upcoming weekend, we talking about the Seahawks versus San Francisco. All right. Y'all hosting them at home. Look, when I look at the Seahawks offense versus the San Francisco defense, all right. Just hear me out. Hear me out. See, yards per game. See, they even. See, for the Seahawks, is 3. Y'all both top 10 in yards per game. But when it comes to the Seahawks and passing yards per game, see, they top 20, but y'all see y'all got the advantage there. Y'all top 15.
Hey, look.
But
Hold on.
not by much. It's 238 yards a game on average, by 249 yards a game.
Let me raise my hand right quick. All right. The
All
numbers.
right, look.
No.
Let me
Hold up.
just run through the right.
No, hold up. No, hold up. I'm
All
gonna
right,
just
go
say
ahead.
this. I don't fuck with the numbers, but like I said, our top 2 defensive players on defense, the person that rushed the quarterback, Nick Bosa, and Fred Warner that rushed the quarterback, and he played the whole field. He is the Mike. When you calling the plays, that's Fred Warner. We got
Yeah,
our 2 niggas gone, but like I said, we still 12-4. Niggas stepping up because that's the culture that we teach over there in the Bay. You feel me? But
I got you.
you
I
feel me?
got you. Look,
Yeah.
I'm just running through the numbers for the people so you can get the whole metric. And you
Yeah,
can
I
bounce
know.
back if you want to. I just want to put everything on the table because I just gotta put everything out there. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run through this right quick. So all right. So when we look at Seahawks offense versus San Francisco defense, so yards per game. So it's about even because Seahawks doing 365 versus San Francisco 364. They both top 10 in the league, but passing yards per game, San Francisco got the advantage. They doing 249 to the Seahawks 238. They put them in the top 15 and put the Seahawks per game. Seahawks got the advantage by a slight, and that's 117. Put them in the top 15. San Fran and 104. They put them about middle of the.
Okay.
So using C-Mac for a lot of them receiving yards as well. Points per game, they about
Yes, you're right. You're
even.
right.
They
You're right
29
about
to
that.
30 Seahawks, and then 30 to San Fran. And then 30 is just pretty close too. The Seahawks averaging about 37% of their to San Fran's 38% conservative. So they about real even. And then the turnover margin is offense heavy
I
on San
I
Fran, and
know that
so
they
it's
got
pretty
us
middle of the
on that.
pack. So this is a good matchup right there. So look, when you look at all that right there, bro, what you think about that? All right, so I hear you got
Yeah,
something to say. Tell us
I
what's
know.
up. What's up?
We won the first game.
Yeah, yeah.
We won the yeah, that's it.
They said it's hard
That
to beat a
that
team twice in
I,
a season, though. You know,
that hey listen. We won the first game. Thanks for letting me share.
you did.
Now y'all won that first game.
Look,
Hey, yeah, y'all won that first game. But it's always hard to beat a team twice in the season. And let's say,
No.
check this out now. Hold on, check this
Okay,
out now.
let me hear you. Let me hear you.
You 49ers. So let's say y'all beat Seattle, right? Y'all get the #1 seed. Seattle get the 6-7 seed. So if
Mm-hmm.
Seattle get the 6-7 seed, let's say Seattle get the 6 seed and they gotta play Chicago. No, yeah, they gotta play Chicago. They beat
Uh-huh.
Chicago
Yeah.
and we beat out when we beat the Rams. Who you think y'all gonna have to play again? The Seahawks. It's hard to
Correct.
beat a team 3 times in a row. You know that.
Yeah,
You know
no, I know,
it's
but no,
hard to beat a team three times
and
in a row.
I'm gonna tell you why. You know that's right, cause the last time we had to do that shit, them niggas beat us the third time. Them niggas beat us the third time in the
it's tough.
playoffs, and they
It's
went to
tough.
them niggas went to the Super Bowl, and it was the NFC Championship. But at the same time, like I'm looking at it like I'm gonna tell you like. Damn, I forgot it's 2026. So 2024, the last Super Bowl the Chiefs won, I was in Vegas, man. And I seen my team lose close up in real life. And I was mad. You feel me? I might want to jump off a bridge or some shit. Cause I watched us lose to the motherfucking Ravens and all that other shit. I watched the Giants go beat the Patriots. Cause just think, bruh, if that year that the Giants beat us, that last Eli jump in 2000, what it was, 12? Yeah, 2012 or 11.
Yeah.
Bro, you think the 49ers wouldn't have beat the Patriots, man? We would have beat the fuck out them niggas. Like, like Tom Brady ain't had nothing for our defense. Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, all them people like that, man. Goddamn Alex Smith. Who the fuck was our running back? Frank Gore. Come on now, nigga ain't fucking with us, man. Come on, man. Like we would have, but nigga fucked up. But yeah, man. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's a die because the Seahawks is a good ass team. Don't get me wrong, and it's a division game at the end of the jump. But the only thing that I say is we got home field advantage. So that should do have a little weight with their home field advantage. And like people don't know, like this could be, if you want to say, a Cinderella season for us, because if we beat Seattle, we get the #1 seed. We skip the first week. We get home field advantage. We play the NFC Championship at home if we win. And you know what a Super Bowl at this year?
And Levi Stadium.
Santa Clara, nigga. You feel me? And ain't no team never did that home field advantage the whole way and win in their stadium for the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, if this shit happen, man, once we win the Super Bowl, I swear to God, that shit happen like that. Done. We got home field advantage all the way. Then we win. I could die the next day. I don't care. I swear to God. Cause I just seen us lose so many Super Bowls. We was right there with the Baltimore Ravens, with the Chiefs 2 times. We was right there. Like if we get right there over there, like if we right there and then that bitch go boop, and we right over there, shit, I can die the next day. Nigga, I don't care.
I'm good.
I'm good, bro. I'm telling you that shit for real, bro.
I said, die hard.
Tell me.
Look, I try to look at both sides of the ball. I try to look at like the Seahawks offense versus San Francisco's defense, and then I try to look at the San Francisco offense versus Seahawks defense. And I look at the Seahawks offense though, like I don't know. It would seem like they would have to have like a balanced attack. Like if they could have like an efficient run game and they can mix up they passing and create a rhythm, they would have to control the clock essentially. This is sustain some type of jobs because they have to have like being able to convert high on the third down to keep the pressure off their defense or force that trying to put y'all in the longer fields. But it's not that hard because what's happening? Not that hard. I mean, ideally you want shorter fields, but it's not like we haven't seen Brock Purdy be able to navigate his way down the field to make it happen. Because when you look at San Francisco defense, it's explosive plays, but they do stabilize well in critical conditions. If they can limit some of those chunk plays and tighten up on coverage, especially in the middle, then that'll be able to disrupt Seattle's rhythm and give them a chance to be able to take advantage of the game. See, on Seattle's standpoint, they got to avoid the turnovers and get positive yards on early downs to control the tempo. And for San Fran, they got to generate the pass rush pressure and limit Seattle's explosive run game late. That's on that side. But then when you switch it around, and what you got? Feed me back. What you talking about? What's up with it?
No, I don't want to. Our pass rush fucked up because our best.
Now that's Seattle's offense. Yes, Saying for
Like
his
you,
defense. So
but
that's what that is.
you know, in the rankings, we like in the low 20s, damn near like the last team for pass rushing and sacks and shit because Nick Bosa and Fred Warner gone. But we already
But the
understand that.
pressure rate's still high. See,
No,
Kyle
but
Shanahan
we
don't
still,
need it.
yeah,
See,
it's
he's still
still, but
effective with the pressure rate. I was just
no,
looking at
hell
that. Yeah.
no, that shit ain't high, man. I watch Sports Center every day. You feel me? They,
I
the
said
people
it's
be
effective in the pressure rate. I said his pressure rate has been effective. That's what I say,
cool,
effective. Not how I'm
but
saying effective.
hell no, it ain't been effective. Our best
It
people
has
not
been.
there. Hell no, our best people
I
ain't
get
there.
that.
It's not effective.
You're
So
talking about success rate.
no,
I'm talking
no,
about
no, no, no.
efficiency.
I'm talking about we not even getting pressures on the quarterback. If you look us up with pressures on the quarterback, like the hurrying and tackles for loss and all that, like we in the lower half of all of that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's because our two best defensive players are out, and we cool with that. So now it rely like our cornerbacks been eating the safeties and all that. It ain't been no pressure on the shit. They just been covering shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? We be back. We be back next year. Niggas keep.
When we look at San Francisco offense versus Seattle defense, San Francisco got the advantage in a lot of ways. I mean, when it comes to points per game, passing efficiency, and the rushing balance. With also the turnover differential do go to Seattle, but it's a slight positive shift to it. I mean, the 49ers bring, they bring, you know, what Brady can do, what Christian McCaffrey can do, what type of dual threat he is. I mean, they have the ability to score quickly, and I mean, they can really make it hard for defenses when they're trying to do them deep threats down the field. And they can stretch it out horizontally as well. That seemed to be the hallmark of their success, being able to stretch it out the defenses and spread them out throughout the field. But when we look at Seattle, the defense has elevated its play late in the season, has it not? I mean, they've been forcing turnovers, stifling run games, and I mean, it seemed like they just want to disrupt whatever you got going on, and they'll do the same thing with Brock Purdy. They can come in here and disrupt this timing, especially early on downs. I mean, yeah, forcing the 49ers in the long yardage situations would be ideal because if not, they're gonna score early and often. San Fran gotta attack Seattle secondary with precision and make sure that they don't make any mistakes out there. I mean, if you to Seattle, I try to slow down the 49ers pace and generate pressure in the key moments that it matters. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
what do you? I mean, look, you looking at each team and how they got to attack each other. What do you think each team would have to do to win the game?
I ain't gonna lie. The 49ers defense, preferably that
Yeah,
pass rush,
yeah.
they got to step up. Because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if they're gonna keep relying on the cornerbacks and the safeties,
Yeah,
then that means hell, anything across the middle gonna be wide open.
wide open.
You got to generate some kind of pressure, some kind of pressure. I mean, I know Sam Darnold isn't the fastest runner, but he can use his legs. So don't have all his receivers locked up, and then all he needs is 5 yards. Though he can get them 5 yards. Damn sure can get that. So my guess to them would
Yeah,
always be have like maybe 5 or 6 rush, 7 if you have that much confidence in your cornerbacks and safeties. You can rush 7 and have it,
yeah.
and that might work for you.
It could. I mean, look. I mean, if you're looking at what each team may need to do to try to win the game in any type of fashion, I mean, we Seattle see what they tend to do. They tend to control possession, and then they try to exploit, some of the favorable, down and distance situations. I mean, the defense in Seattle, they tend to thrive on they try to force mistakes out of other teams so that they can convert them into short fielded situations, making it easy on Sam Donald to do what he got to do. Ideally, I'll take it for sure. San Francisco, they got a nice offensive balance over there, and they seem to be able to score from anywhere on the field. And when you're able to do that, that'll force defenses to have to respect both the run and the pass. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the type of offense that can be dangerous in all phases, it makes it hard on opposing defenses. Not even adding the fact that the offensive line game has improved lately. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lot of earlier injuries on that in the season, so they've been coming back and putting things together, and that's ideally, that's what you wanted this time in the season. So, they both got the potential to put the other team in a hard position to be able to deal with the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one here.
Mm-hmm. If the let me see.
I want to say it might be a high scoring game, but then again, I think it might be a low scoring game.
Maybe.
Yeah, this one here tricky because it's like they more so even balance all the way out, except for maybe.
Okay, well, when you look at the Russian, especially as far as like if you look at the Seahawks running backs versus San Francisco run defense, I mean, the advantage is going to go to the Seahawks
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to be able to help them. The fact that they can do that against that front is going to be able to help them sustain drives. To keep the clock moving, to control the tempo. But then when you look at San Francisco wide receivers versus the Seahawks secondary, you're gonna give the advantage to San Fran because the fact that they can go against that secondary will give them the ability to create a lot more explosive games. You know, I mean, but in the trenches, Seattle's pass rush versus the San Francisco O line, you'll still give the edge to the Seahawks, even though the offensive line for the 49ers has been improving lately. And that's good because then they can overturn things. But as it stands, you would lean more towards the Seattle front. And if they can execute successfully on what they're capable of doing, allowing them to apply pressure and disrupt Purdy's timing, then that can control the momentum on their side of the ball as well.
Mm-hmm.
The you know, but on the flip side, when you look at San Francisco's run game versus the Seattle front, you're gonna give the advantage to San Francisco because they're able to exploit that rush gap, which is going to be able to open up play action passing for them. You know what I'm saying? The coaching adjustments in both of these on both of these teams are pretty even. I mean, Mike McDonald he's proven it so, and we already know what Cal. I would say so far. He seems to be a pretty good coach. I would be
Yeah.
satisfied with him as to what he's done for my franchise from what he's came in so far. And Cal Shanahan is already pretty much proven. I mean, you know, they they tend to be pretty tactical in the late in the depth in late situations for their team on both sides of the ball. The battle will really be between each team's ability to establish the run and then disrupt the opponent's pass rhythm, which will define the narrative of this game, if you ask me. But Seattle's pass rush versus San Francisco developing line is a premier matchup to watch. And it's interesting to see how that unfolds.
This is gonna I know they said a few games last week were games of the year. Nah, I think this gonna be a game of the year outside of the
For
playoffs.
sure. Hey, for sure. I mean, look, as long as the Seahawks can sustain them drives, limit them turnovers, control the tempo, and generate pressure, they'll be all right. San Fran continue to if they're able to continue creating explosive plays, they can continue having those third down stops, and they can dominate in the red zone like they've been doing. Then I mean, hey, especially if they use them positional playmakers, utilizing like McCaffrey and key slot receivers to stress certain matchups. Yeah, I don't see why they can't. I mean, I, I think San Fran might pull it off though, honestly, and go ahead and win the game and secure the NFC West crown and the NFC #1. I'm sorry, Seattle. That's what I'm going. Who you rolling with, bro?
Mm, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I had to choose one, I go with the Seahawks.
Ooh. All right, so let's do this. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's cool. It match anyway. I look better over here. You feel me? Yeah. San Fran, the man. And look, y'all know 49er Nation. We in here. See them birds stick together. You gotta watch them, mother. See them birds. See
Bird,
them birds stick together. Nope. Gotta watch them.
you got one in the C and one in the L.
You probably was rooting for the Falcons on Monday Night Football.
Hey, I mean, you never know. You never know.
Be your own people. Y'all see this?
Know
This
them,
is crazy.
know them dirty birds need some love too.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, Purdy been popping lately, and McCaffrey's still a dynamic playmaker, man. I don't know, man. They know how to stretch their field, bro. Know how to stretch it horizontally and vertically. They gonna
Nah,
thin
that's
out
true.
that defense from Seattle. I'm just saying, bro. Especially in them clutch moments.
That,
Kyle Chandler, they going for it. Why not go from the bottom? Ain't nobody see this coming. This how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but look, don't get me wrong. Seattle, they got a balanced attack themselves, and they do got the edge in the turnover. Like I said, I mean, they are high in turnovers, but I mean, I don't know. San Francisco saying just got the ability to create quick scores. They just know how to get in there fast, and they know how to lock it down on key third down plays for real. So it depends on that. I mean, if they can be more dominant in that regard, I think they can take it though. But I mean, I still expect it to be a shootout. That'll just come down to like the final two drives, nonetheless. I ain't gonna even hold you. But I mean that's that. I don't know. I don't see no way to look at it. I'm just ready to jump into it and we're gonna see how it happens, how everything match up, man. But it's go. We going. We rolling. Yeah, we rolling. Y'all heard. You gotta pick your team, man. Team Ron and Team Jordan. We got candy over here. Come on, we giving out like we got snacks and shit. We get some snacks. What you got? Nothing. They don't look like they got nothing. Like they
getting
got
that money in rings. You want a ring? Come over here.
wow, that's tough. To Seattle. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Bet that. All right. Wow, that's good stuff. Okay. You don't want the whole fan base. I see that. That's what's up. All right. I'm rocking with my daddy, a 49ers fan. That might mean something. I don't know. Nonetheless, y'all know what it is. But look, we appreciate y'all. Like, we really do. Thank y'all. Look, but right now, we got stuff to do, and I'm pretty sure you do too. So, look, that's another one in the books from Club 32. I don't know if you cheered last week or you choked over your team. We just come here to break down the way we know how. We're just going to keep it real, no fluff, no filters, keeping it raw. Hey, look, we want to thank you for coming through and rocking out with Club 32 because you didn't have to. We just fans to talk about the game, and you can come on here and do the same. And if you want to do that, just email us at club32gp@gmail.com, subject line Club32Guest, and make sure to follow us at Club32GP on all social platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. We on it, all right? Stay connected with the club for all of our NFL breakdowns and for your chance to be a guest and represent your squad the way that they're meant to be represented. But until next time, it's been real, and good luck with your team because we're going to talk about them too. Appreciate you. Be safe. We out.
Washington sucks.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.